Welcome back to Advent of Code 2025, Day 4, Printing Department. You ride the escalator down to the printing department. They're clearly getting ready for Christmas. They have lots of large rolls of paper everywhere, and there's even a massive printer in the corner to handle the really big print jobs. Decorating here will be easy. They can make their own decorations. What you really need is a way to get further into North Pole Base while the elevators are offline. Actually, maybe we can help with that, one of the elves replies when you ask for help. We're pretty sure there's a cafeteria on the other side of the back wall. If we could break through the wall, you'd be able to keep moving. It's too bad all of our forklifts are so busy moving those big rolls of paper around. If you can optimize the work the forklifts are doing, maybe they would have time spare to break through the wall. The rolls of paper are arranged in a large grid. The elves even have a helpful diagram, your puzzle input, indicating where everything is located. For example, that's the forklifts can only access the roll of paper if there are fewer than 4 rolls of paper in the 8 adjacent positions. We can figure out which rolls of paper the forklift can access. They'll spend less time looking and more time breaking down the wall to the cafeteria. In this example, 13 rolls that can be accessed by forklift. Okay, what does adjacent mean? 8 adjacent positions. Consider your complete diagram of paper roll locations. How many rolls of paper can be accessed by forklift? So X marks who are accessible. Is it just left and right or something? One, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I have to count here actually. Forklifts can access roll of paper and there are fewer than 4 rolls of paper. Adjacent. And somehow these are all accessible. But this one, strangely. Ah, maybe adjacent is like left and right. So it would be maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, here's 4 to the left, 3 to the left, and 1 to the right in the 4 adjacent ones. So he can't be accessed. He has 3. That's fine. He has 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. That's 4 total. Okay, maybe I can go from anywhere. But then I could go from the top and this one would be accessible. We're not sure what adjacent means. Next to. Yeah, here it says could be all of them. Oh, I'm stupid. Maybe they mean literally 8 adjacent. Maybe they just mean, where's that image? This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's what they mean. So if I go here at 1, 2, 3, that's fine. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's not good. Okay, that's easy then. Take this example. Then we go for each x. First dot indices dot for each y. We go through if this is an at, we want to check it. All the, do I still have all orders? Which is all these adjacent ones. Okay. Maybe I don't want to count myself. Don't go into nowhere. So I just say we just want to count some stuff, right? So we say var c is 0. Ideas for each there. And we check lines. Y. If that's an at, then we increase C. If C is smaller than 4, we can say accessible is, can use points maybe. Point is a data class with X and Y. So I can just add it here. Line accessible, count. Okay, maybe I don't want to go. So this can be X new. This can be Y new. And then I just have to check always as well. X new smaller than equals to lines dot last index. And Y new greater than 0 and Y new smaller than lines first line dot last index. Then I can check it. When I get 13, I get the, ooh, that was wrong. The big grid, run this, 1500. And we're off to part B, part 2. Now, the elves just need help accessing as much of the paper as they can. Once a roll of paper can be accessed by a forklift, it can be removed. Once a roll of paper is removed, the forklift might be able to access more rolls of paper, which they might also be able to remove. How many rolls of paper could they also remove if they keep repeating the process? Start, and then we have removed 13, and then these are gone. So then I just keep removing. Stop once no more rolls of paper can be removed. Okay. So we just have to, we're already collecting it, right? We're collecting the ones that are accessible. I can just add point of xy not inaccessible. And then I just say done is false while not done. Then I can check accessible.count. Okay, maybe I can do something like keep accessible in here, and then I can do val or accessible all. Then I will check if they're not inaccessible all. Then I will do yeah, accessible is 0. Wait. Then we're done. Oh, and add all the accessibles. Then we can just print the all one. Um, Here also. There's an add counted, but if it's a no, it's the same and oops, oh, it's inaccessible all. I don't count it. This is X new this time. And then we should be going. Okay. So we're finding more and more accessibles. Then we have to see. That's it. So here we have day 4. So for the first part, we just want to count the adjacent fields. So this field, this field, this field, this field, this field. How many paper rolls there are. So how many ads? This one is 3. That's why it's accessible. Do that for all fields. The way we do it is we loop through the field indices and the line indices. Then we have X and Y coordinates where we can check, are you in paper roll? And then we go into all directions, which goes up, left, down, and diagonal, and so on. Check these neighboring coordinates, just check if they're valid, if they're in the field. Then check if those new coordinates are a paper roll. Then we increase it, our counter. Per field, we have one counter. And then we can just check, is it smaller than 4? Then we can access the paper roll with the forklift. So we add the point to our list of accessibles. And then for part 1, we're done. We can just say, okay, this many I can access. For part 2, I continue and say, I was able to access a few, so I'm not done yet. I add all the ones that I found into accessible all. Whoa. And continue the while loop and do everything again. Have a new accessible. I check if I'm a paper roll, but I don't want to check again if I already was found previously because I was accessed. So I check if my point is also not in accessible all. Then I go into all directions, get the new coordinates, check if there's a paper roll there, but I also again don't want to check any paper roll that I previously checked again because I kind of already picked that paper roll up and it's not there anymore. So that's what this condition does. It checks if these new coordinates are maybe not already contained in the previously rolled up paper rolls, and then I increase. So that makes new paper roll coordinates accessible, which I can add to the list, and then check again how many did I find. If I found some, I added to the list. If I found none, then it means I'm done. I can't access anymore. So next round I couldn't access anymore either. And that's then the solution for part B. When I'm done, I can see these are all the ones that I was able to access, which is this number for me. And that's it for day 4. Enjoy the rest of your day.